Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freak here once again, aka Mr. Imani Wolverine. As always, you guys are on Schwartz's channel. On my social media links like Twitter X, all the other good stuff out there. Like, sharing if you want to, I'm just saying. No pressure or anything, subscribe and like, and if you want to, hit the bell too. Anyways, notification. I know it's like 4 or 5 days old. I still want to put the 2 freaking cents in it. That was another extra problem. I heard that chick, Imani Aynes, aka better known as Miss Pokimane, this chick definitely needs some introduction. I've talked about her a couple times. Excuse me, on the channel. Sorry, I feel a little gassy to TMI. Anyways, there's 2 little bits of internet news I'm gonna talk about way after this video. I don't know if I'll ever do a video about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Depends. Anyways, yeah, the Asmongold one. This is from like 4 or 5 days ago. No, it's 5 days now. So it wasn't a race war. Asmongold was asked Miss Pokimane, aka Imani Aynes. Only white people hate Kendrick Lamar's Superbowl performance. That's what's her mouth. She said. Her quote, not me. Some can never say this word right. It's from Sportskeeda. I haven't talked to Sportskeeda shit in like 3 weeks. It's been a little while. I think Ricard Anakiti. I don't know. So offensive to Arab, Middle Eastern, West Indian people name. I think it's called Bakrachavi. Chavez. Anyways, I'm gonna play the video down here. I played the first 16, 17 seconds of it, but it's the man, myth, the legend himself. That man needs an introduction too. aka Zack Hoyt, better known as freaking Asmongold. Everyone knows who this fool is. So I already watched the first 18 seconds of it. So I just want to hear the part where he starts speaking about Pokimane. Alright, so links down below.
First rapper to cross 90 million monthly listeners on Spotify. He's overrated. See, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with not liking Kendrick Lamar.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
I didn't see any of this part after that. And half the time I'll agree with them on certain things. Other times I definitely massively disagree with them on certain stuff. It's not even the political shit either. About Donald Trump and the other dude that he's not even president no more, the old man Biden and all that. Just certain things I don't always take 100% credit to. Maybe a lot of this younger Gen Z, and especially Gen Alpha, if he has a Gen Alpha audience, they're probably going to believe every single little word and sentence he says, but it's like 2-3 years older than the dude is. I'm not saying I'm a billion times more intellectual, knowledgeable, and I'm the arbiter of fucking truth and all that shit either. I fucking make mistakes occasionally sometimes too. So here we go. Let's see what I haven't heard what this Imani Aynes, aka Pokimane, talked about yet.
Only white people hated it. I didn't want to say it. As a white passing person, I didn't want to say that.
She's saying that only white people didn't like the Super Bowl halftime show.
But you saying that and me repeating that message, I'm just going to let that sit. The people that I saw with this tape the most, ain't nothing wrong with being a white man. That's not the point. My point is that...
This comes from like 2 millionaire billionaire fools too. I mean, this dude probably has almost $1 trillion in his bank. The thing is, it's really, really silly as hell. I'm not trying to shit or hate on the man Asmongold himself. Hey, he can get his money in his bag, his cash as much as he wants. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with his money. I'm not telling him how to use it, but my God. He's going to leave it in the bank for the rest of his life. At least give it to somebody that was real close to him in his family, because I guess him and his old man were really, really cool in their relationships. Just give most of the money to him at least. And that's what I would do if I was in a position, just saying. And this one, I remember the last time I think I made a video on this shit was one the whole last year before with the whole cookie thing situation. Or it was like something else. I don't know. Let's move on.
You know, I feel like if you watched his performance and really took it in, you'd be like, there are some underlying messages that the
I ain't getting the whole Super Bowl thing. I know a lot of it's for me personally, since you know I'm the old school conspiracy theorist, tinfoil hat shit, but a lot of that stuff is a lot older. Knights Templar, Freemason, Illuminati symbolism shit they do every time, the ritual shit, sacrifice stuff. That's a lot of the real things that they're never going to fucking tell you about. Some people still have this mindset, oh, you must be a crazy person that lives in your mom and dad's basement or attic if you fucking believe that shit, which it's a damn fucking shame people still have this mindset. And the government has all this psyop mind control over so many fucking people's souls, which actually, complete side note, I went to go see finally, even though it was like 4 or 5 days ago, the Captain America Brave New World. Was a shit ton of freaking psychological, and cultural mind control shit on there, which I'm not going to talk about that, but nah. Some of the action fight scenes, which I will still admit, were still badass as hell. Some really, really cool ass CGI graphics that were in there. There was maybe like 1 or 2 little parts that might have been a little bullshit wokeism stuff, but for the most part, it was still good. I give it like an A-, B+, and the action was like A++. When like, I don't buy into any of this stuff either, like a lot of normies and sheeps unfortunately do. But some of the people, I follow them, especially in Pokimane. A lot of dude sims, they're still plugged into this paradigm bullshit politics system. Sad, and they're just never gonna wake up and see the actual truth, the realness of truth. And not even just about religion or political way or spiritual way, just outside of the perspective of stuff. Not just old Alex Jones stuff either. I know that fool was probably a boss CIA, NSA, freaking agent a long time ago, in my opinion. But sad, because I used to like his shit too, but whatever, let's move on.
Performance is trying to convey, especially during Black History Month. So you sitting there, again, being like, oh, I don't think he deserved it. It's just like, stop, please, please.
I don't know why people have to turn everything into a race war. There's people that just don't like Kendrick Lamar. If Kendrick Lamar has 90 million monthly listeners, obviously not every single Black person listens to Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people that listen to Kendrick Lamar are...
I remember hearing something on it too. There was another VTuber chick that was talking about it. It's like, oh, it's gonna go down the race war. If any people don't live in the United States, that's usually what this country, my personal opinion. Somebody that way back in the day, especially in the 90s, kid, 2000s, kid, teenager, like... And like I said, I want to throw every single African-American Black person under the bus, but most of the bullies I had were mainly either Black, or there was a couple of them, might have been like 2, 3 more white, but 80-90% unfortunately were Black. And no offense to Black people nowadays, because I know there has got to be some very, very super amazing, super sweet down-to-earth people that were Black African-Americans, the ones I even worked with at my old hotel casino job, which very, very chill, relaxed, the fucking most badass people you ever want to hang out with occasionally, too. I didn't learn that until way, way later on after I got out of high school. So, wow, there's really a world after this. It's crazy, man. I'm not saying, oh, I was like a racist or any of that shit either, but I know my great-grandparents, my grandparents, some of them, I'm not gonna lie, some of them, they really, really didn't like Black people that much. I'm saying. And they didn't like white people either. And they equally hated both of them the same way, unfortunately. Luckily, my old man, he broke that cycle. Like, and I will say this, my God, this... Like I always say in almost every single one of it is, regardless of race, ethnicity, heritage, background, creed people have, it's going to be good with evil regardless of what freaking race it is. But mainly here in the United States, sometimes they want to play in that fucking race war. It's that. And then in certain places around the world, places around the country, you guys still got to be careful where to watch your back, like the sundown towns. I'd still be scared of shit if I was going on in my small population, so it was mainly predominantly white people, and they don't want no Blacks or Asians or Hispanic Latino dudes that are over there that are really dark. So even I still have to occasionally have to watch my back if I ever visited places like those, God forbid. So let's move on.
Not Black. It's not a race war. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's some people that don't like Kendrick Lamar. They don't like Black people. But like, are we really going to use that as the default? What is this? This is so weird, bro. Like, it's so weird. What is this?
Please stop. Please.
That's why I could disagree with them there a little bit too. He would have been raised in a Black or Hispanic Latino household. It would have been a whole different story. Especially it was the 50s, 60s, which I can't say because I wasn't raised in that time, or 70s. So I was raised in the mid-late 90s and 2000s after that. Oh man, that must have been a way harder, more dangerous, extra dangerous world. And this is before social media became a thing too, so I can't imagine all the crazier shit that was happening before that. I mean, you had these old documentary videos here, but they don't show the whole truth on each side of a person's story. You know? Just gotta say it. Just gotta call it out like I say it. And some of the shit, like I said before, I'll agree with them on certain things. Hey, there are some people that are real, real crazy on this, the left-right paradigm side, yeah. Some act like clowns and paint their hair red and green and orange and blue and all that. That's fucking crazy. But then when he starts getting into the other stuff, oh, fuck around, find out, which, to a certain extent, yeah, I kind of agree with that, but I don't know. Some people are saying, oh, he's an anti, this, Asmongold this, and Asmongold that. He's a neo-Yahtzee and shit. It's like the other dude, Hassan's always shitting on the dude. I don't care about either one. That dude, me personally, is a way crazier, wilder character of a person. Let's just say that. Let's move on.
Please, shh, arrête. Please, arrête. And if you don't know what that means stop in French. Now you know. Et les Français, ils savent ce que je veux dire. Ils disent aussi, arrête.
Why are people trying to make a race war over the halftime show? What is that?
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
What is going on?
Oh, that was really funny. And she just started speaking French out there, and I forgot she was like Romanian or Quebecian or like no, Moroccan. That's what she was. I forgot. I always thought before she was like Asian or something back in it, but I found out later on she was, I think, Moroccan or Turkish or whatever. That's wild. So I'll see you guys in a quick second. I'll read a little bit of the article and then the other 2 bits of news. Okay, so I already read the article, so it's not the race war and all that stuff. So let's start. During his February 13, 2025, Twitch streamer Mr. Zack Hoyt, I forget his last name, Mr. Asmongold reacted to Pokimane take on Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. The rapper's halftime show has sparked quite some debate online. Move myself a little bit here. Online, which many other people are praising, while others are being quite critical. Pokimane has talked about it on February 10, 2025 broadcast, where she made some remarks on, quote, only white people having hated Mr. Kendrick Lamar's performance. That's already watched the whole video if you guys saw it. And it said, Asmongold recently reacted to her comment saying Pokimane was bringing up race and claimed that people should not be talking about it while debating Mr. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. The streamer even likened it to a race war. Excuse me. And really like gassy and burpy there. I apologize for that. Anyways, Asmongold brought up to the top of the Super Bowl halftime show on a stream and noted as, quote, how opinionated some people are at being. He also played a clip of Pokimane stream and also commented the same. Alright, that's what he said there. Asmongold recently got in a lot of controversy in his take on immigration. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. Initially claimed that he thought Kendrick Lamar absolutely deserved to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show, and after even brought up to the rapper's Spotify record. I didn't know that. Unless he did, I don't know. I think he absolutely deserved, this is what he's saying, Asmongold guy, deserved the halftime show. I mean, he's a massive, massive musician. You look at this, Kendrick Lamar's first rapper to cross 90 million monthly listeners on Spotify. I hope that's true. He also noted that there was nothing wrong with not liking his music. He's overrated. See, here's the thing. Nothing's wrong with not liking Kendrick Lamar, yada yada. And I think that's it. No, it's a little bit more. We're watching Pokimane's take on a discourse surrounding the Super Bowl halftime show, which is already over a week ago, I think. Asmongold went on to push back against radicalizing the debate while acknowledging racism. Oh, yeah. This is what he said there. I remember that. Anyways. Oh, it is. It's the last little part there. Much like Asmongold criticism, Pokimane remarked, Aiden Ross has also called out Moroccan-Canadian Twitch streamer, claimed that she only goes after white people to praise Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, and thoughts, views, opinions, speculations on us. Okay. This is going to be a little bit longer, but it's probably going to be 18, 19 minutes at most. But anyways, real thoughts, opinions, views. Oh, Lord. This is insane, bro. How some people just jump the gun and just want to go after certain trendy topics this quick. I took my time with this one. It's probably not seen this on Tuesday, Wednesday. You're probably going to see it at least Saturday. Oh, man. The things people will talk about for fucking clouds to ruffle people's feathers, and it's fucking mind-blowing sometimes, man. It really is. I stay away from a lot of the hot-ass topics like this one, but this one I want to talk about a little bit. Because Kendrick Lamar was like the best rapper of all time. He kind of was. In 2011, 2012, I used to listen a little bit. Granted, I woke up a lot from this Matrix paradigm thing, a lot of this illusion shit. I don't believe we're in the whole simulation thing, because if we were, in my personal opinion, there wouldn't be no heaven or hell. And that shit wouldn't exist at all, period. If we lived in some certain simulation. I don't believe that shit. Or the pancake earth theory or any of that shit. Or the Bigfoot Yeti stuff. That's when people go way, way too far out there. But some people do believe it. My boy, Rich from Boston, aka the Jailbreak Overland, he still believes in certain things like Bigfoot, which I want to kind of disagree on a little bit. The dude's almost old enough to be my dad. But anyways, bro, I don't know. When she starts speaking French, that one caught me off guard. Like, why is she speaking French for? I thought she was going to speak like Turkish or some of the Arabian-style Middle Eastern languages. That's what I thought Morocco was based off of. Unless that's, I forgot it's near Africa or it's around the Middle East. I don't know. Anyways, and the last little bit of thing. Oh, my God. I'm not going to kiss the ass or kiss the dude's balls or sucking the guy's dick for having opinions. I'm not a freaking hardcore stan or fan of the dude. Sometimes there's some shit he says. It's a little bit crazy and unhinged. And sometimes, I don't know if he trolls around a little bit and fucks around with his fan base a lot of the time. I don't know, depends. So he says a little bit of outlandish shit, but I'm not surprised because he came from that era, Asmongold especially. He came from that World of Warcraft, League of Legends, where a lot of motherfuckers are shitting on each other every goddamn fucking second. I know how that shit is from the 4chan, 8chan shit and Reddit and all that. He came from those old communities, so. And I watched a lot of his older videos, and he still has his super old channel up. It's called Zack Hoyt. If any of you guys were on old school MySpace, Facebook, the super old school DeviantArt era, you know what that was, rawr. All these female emo guys used to chicks with XX, something princess, queen, something XX, 6ix9ine. So I know how some of these people fucking were. Some of them were racist, nasty asshole motherfuckers. I'm not gonna accuse him of being racist. I don't know, maybe he could have been in the mid-late 2000s, because the internet in the early mid-late 2000s was a very huge wild west at that time. Let's see the old school places like Tiny Chat URL, when Tumblr was just barely coming out at that time. People said a lot of crazy fucked up unhinged shit there. Some stuff you would definitely not say in real life unless you had like a personal protection pew device, aka a GUN, or if you had, some pocket knife thing. And you probably say it to somebody's face, IRL. And you probably get arrested, go to jail, prison. Sometimes, depends. So a lot of the super insane, fucked up shit people say back then, my God, it was really crazy. So people, especially Gen Zers, just say, oh, the internet in the 90s, 2000s was so much more of a safer, nicer place. It fucking wasn't. That place was a billion times more crazy or worse before the late 2000s. No, late 2010s, early 2020s came around. That's why a lot of people end up moving to either places like Radeon and BitChute and other places like Rumble. And the thing in Rumble is it gets on the hardcore politician stuff. This is like one or two places that aren't political, but most of it kind of is. So I never really went over there. I kind of tried to make an account there, but every time I did, it just ended up disappearing. It's weird. I don't get that shit. Anyways, let's get into the other two bits of news information I want to talk about real fast. One's Disney Marvel related. Okay, so it was another brand new freaking trailer again for Daredevil Born Again. Final release trailer ahead for March 4th. So Philip Watson. I gotta credit to my dude, the man, the myth, freaking GOAT, like usual, my boy Gore, the movie guy, for letting them know and everyone on Twitter and YouTube know about this new trailer out there. Disney Plus has released a final Daredevil Born Again ahead trailer for March 4th premiere, and on top of the new trailer, Disney revealed the release schedule. There's all the information there if you want to read it. I hope it's good. The trailer looks badass as hell, so I'm hoping there ain't no freaking little wokey political spots or girl boss spots that ends up happening, but knowing Disney, unfortunately, it's probably going to happen. It wasn't that much for the Captain America Brave New World, though, thank God. It was barely almost none at all. It was almost, some of it kind of felt like Captain America, the Winter Soldier one, like the old school Captain America, the one that was played by freaking Chris Evans. And then Robert Downey Jr.'s character fought Iron Man. Spoilers. He almost unalives and takes out freaking Falcon, Harrison Ford's character, when he's Red Hulk. That was a freaking badass chef's kiss freaking fight there. So there's that. And then this other one I haven't heard in a long time since like Donald Trump at the time. I know I don't want to get into politics. He released him, I think it was from Sweden or Switzerland, one of the European Netherlands countries. I think he was in prison for a little while and he got out after 3-6 months or whatever. And then this dude, I haven't heard him in a long time, it's another rapper. I always got him and the other dude, Travis Scott, mixed up. It says, most jurors believe Mr. A$AP Rocky fired a real pew personal protection device. Really, but still acquitted him. Oh yeah, so it says on Tuesday, February, some XXL. This is another one in Yahoo News too. A jury of 12 people found Mr. Rocky not guilty of A$AP, aka shooting A$AP Ree Hill, in November 2021, after a 14-day trial following the verdict. Reporter Nikhil at night, it's like Nokisha or something, I don't know, caught up with one of the jurors who spoke candidly on a post-trial interview about the group's decision to not to convict the Harlem, New York rapper. I always thought he was from like California somewhere or Texas. I don't know, okay. He was from New York the whole time. That's one. And there's another one that shows up better when he says he's not guilty. There was another crazy vibe where he jumped his like lawyer. I think he hugged the crap out of her. I didn't even know he was going on with that chick Rihanna because I haven't followed music news like that in a super long ass time. Actually, I know a lot of them sold out and did a lot of fucked up, evil ass freaking shit, which I can't say. I could just go by spiritually, my gut saying that it happened. Did a lot of probably evil, bloody, you know what, with sacrifices and all that shit to get to the top of those satanic bullshit pyramids. It's fucked up. That's why I stopped being a fan of them many, many years ago. So I didn't care anymore after that. Anyway, if any of you guys like them, more power to you. Whatever. I mean, he was really, really happy that day. That's crazy. I didn't even know he was freaking going through the trial. I had no idea. This flew way the fuck over my head. Oh yeah, this is it right here when he's celebrating. He's out of there. It's crazy because there's so many people saying, especially a lot of African Americans. No offense to all of them. Some of them were saying like, "Oh, it's because there's a whole bunch of old white people that were in there with the jurors, and there's no black people that were gonna defend him and stuff." That's wild ass takes. I'm not gonna lie. That's just somebody that grew up I didn't grow up that much in the hood. I grew up in the projects, freaking Spanish area like Harlem, New York City. I know how extremely dangerous those fucking places are. They're like little mini hells on earth in certain places. But I knew every single black person out there wanted to be in gangs and Bloods and Crips and all that shit. Some wanted to be geeks and nerds, and they liked anime and video game and shit like I did. You know, that's just the one that passed away and unfortunately took his own life. Any of you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. He was big into Smash Bros. And Nintendo, and he did a lot of funny ass, crazy, wild memes. I knew freaking black dudes like that too, and they were the geeky, nerdy ass fools that were hilarious, man. But like, fortunately, some had to play hard and badass too, and tough, and they couldn't like any of that stuff because it was gay and it was for losers and shit, and the bundle of sticks words. So hopefully, I'm hoping like nothing bad happens to the dude after he gets out, because I don't know, I think it's supposed to be one of his friends that. And there's another dude, Jamal, A.K. Jamal. I'll leave the link to his channel. I think he got more into depth into it, not the whole ASAP Rocky thing. But man, hopefully he doesn't get blackmailed again, framed like that. It's wild. It's a fucked up world we live in. It's true. That's all, guys. If you're not here, peace out, my circle, no outro. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy, stay extra safe, stay extra easy to be to yourself, to keep it calm, cool, chill, collective, all that other stuff. Talk to you guys soon. Don't take any of the big pharma shit. I'm out of here. Take care. Goodbye. See you next future content video. Take it easy,